This season was probably my favorite out of my 3 years just because we all got along and we all laughed together and talked together.
I feel like the season went a lot better than it did last year. We had a way better bond.
Overall, I loved it. Obviously, it was a great year to end on, and all the people that I had with me the whole time was great, and the friendships I made were awesome.
From start to finish, it was really enjoyable. There was never a bad moment, and if maybe we didn't have the greatest moment, we were still best friends at the end of the day.
I feel like the love of the game really is what pushed me to come back and be with my teammates. And so this year was really special to come back because of the love for one another and how everybody loved each other and they wanted to push each other to be the best, not just go out there and have fun, but to also want to win.
I felt like, for me, I kind of found my place in basketball. I feel like I pushed my teammates, they pushed me. Outside of basketball, they were my family, they were my sisters. I would have went to any of them for anything.
It wasn't the start we wanted to have. We just weren't clicking yet pre-Christmas, and nobody knew what to do. We didn't know what we were doing wrong, I feel like.
I've heard everyone say that it was rough at first, and it was, but it never felt that way to me. Between us, it never felt that way at all, and I think that says a lot about our team and who we were, because you never felt that kind of vibe when you walked off of the court.
But then there was this turning point where everyone was everyone clicked, and it was so great to see because we were all trying our hardest, and then we just kind of came together.
Post-Christmas, I don't even know what changed in us. I feel like we just got tired of losing, and we all just found a way to start working together.
Our turning the page moment was probably the game against the Hillbillies. What was that game called? Yeah, I felt like we had all done really well that game, and I think that was the point where we all knew our capabilities and what we could do.
Against Roland in the county finals, because I something in my head and body clicked. I finally started knocking down shots. We didn't win, but I don't know, I felt like that was just a turning point for every single one of us. Even the Central game before that, I feel like we started working together and clicking.
The game that really sticks out to me was the Central game when we played them at Roland our second time. I felt like that game we really just started to follow a game plan and work together.
There's definitely a game I think about, and it's the second time we played Roland and we had went to double overtime, and I just I don't know, it was just the feeling of being on the court with everybody in that intense moment just felt some type of way.
Watching everyone play together just so well, and it was just all clicking.
I feel like the third time playing Roland here, I feel like my squad's deep. Any of us can get it at any time. In that game, we were just all hungry. We all wanted it, and we just came out and we just dug a little deep. So,
but after we got past that and we started playing together, and everything kind of started working, and we kind of knew each other and how each other played basketball, I feel like it really turned a corner, and we started doing a lot better.
We never took that out on one another, and I just think that says a lot of the type of team and people that we wanted to be.
I think our outside connections kind of helped us on the court, because we knew anything that happened, it was never bad intentions, and they always wanted the best for me, and I always wanted the best for them.
And I feel like we really just progressed the whole year all the way until the end, and I'm really proud of my team for sticking through practices and taking it seriously in practice every day, and I thank them for that.
Our memorable moment for me was our last game, but we were all sitting together, and I don't know, to me it just was sad, because it kind of felt like time was limited and that it was coming to an end.
Honestly, I would probably say the moment that of realization, basically that we were just all best friends, to be honest, was probably when Kayla brought her karaoke machine on the bus. And I don't know, it was more of a realization hitting you that all of this was coming to an end really soon. So that was probably my personal moment.
I feel like my favorite funny moment is either the game of Shakota, when we played Shakota, and this is probably the first time I'd seen Macy or Kayla just start getting into it with the same girl, and I thought that was really funny. And then Macy was really trying to do something and then try to walk away, and that girl was coming after us, so I had to help her out.
As a funny memory was me and Jaden putting hair tinsel in Waco Charmer's hair right before area.
I mean, I really can't remember a day in practice Jincy didn't fall and eat it straight off her face. I can't remember a day in practice she did not do it.
One of my favorite funny moments is if somebody didn't fall in practice, then you knew something was gonna be wrong, I felt like. Because if nobody like fell during a serious moment, Jincy.
I remember one time Jincy was just out in the plain open court and we were about to shoot free throws, and like I was watching her like just come across the half court line and just eat it. Like,
I always remember is my junior year when Coach Armour hit a deer on the way to Branson. That was probably funny. It was bad at the time, but now we laugh about it.
Definitely when we went to Branson and Coach Armour hit the deer, because it was funny because me and Kaylin thought, we didn't know what it was, but we seen it just like fly over the window. We thought, I was like, what is that? We thought it was a bird. And then
I'm gonna miss them being there for me every single day. I know like we're still gonna be there for each other in the future, but I feel like it's not gonna be the same because we're not all on the same team working for the same goal anymore.
This season I'm gonna miss the relationships I made with like all my friends and how close we all got and how I could literally go to them for anything.
Probably just the special moments in practice. That was probably the best times during the whole year, was during practice.
Definitely like the positivity that was always on the team, because those girls were always happy no matter what. Even if they were having a bad day, they would never let you know they're having a bad day.
I think I'm just gonna like miss like the support that everybody has brought this year, and just like all the memories and stuff.
Probably the girls. Like, these girls are like, they'll be my long life best friends.
seeing like my like mostly, because like most of the basketball team is my friends, so like that's like kind of my only friends, so maybe seeing them like every single day and having somebody to come to whenever I needed.
I'm gonna miss my seniors because I felt like they all pushed me, whether that was like Chloe being positive all the time or Jincy never speaking, but I knew exactly when she was about to pop off or if she was just okay. And Macy, no matter what mood I was in, she just pushed and pushed and pinched and poked and went and kept going and never stopped. And I feel like that kind of made me the person that I am, and it kind of helped sculpt me for the player that I want to be in the future, and I just thank them.
Say thank you to my teammates for the special camaraderie that we have all built together.
But I want to say thank you to my teammates for like continuing to be a positive light.
I just want to thank my teammates and GP and Macy and Kayla. Me and Kayla had a rough start, if anybody knew, but we got through it and now we're great. In London and just all of them, honestly. They're always there for me for a lot.
I want to thank Jada and Dean because, I mean, on the court and on the softball field, she's always the one that's like pushing me. So I feel like she's really like the one that like actually is like, you're okay, you'll be fine. So I want to thank Jaden.
Definitely my teammates, because this has been a really fun season and lots of highs and lows. But I'm glad we all stayed together during bad times, tough times, bad practices, good practices.
I thank my teammates for loving me outside and inside of basketball and just being there, being my friends, my true friends, and seeing who I am as a person and helping me find who I am as a person.
Okay, I want to thank my seniors for being such great leaders to us and for showing me and everyone else the type of leader that I personally would like to be going into my senior year. I don't even like consider them teammates anymore. I just consider them all my best friends because I genuinely just have so much love for them.
I want to thank the seniors for giving us a great year.
I think I just want to thank like the whole like Muldrow community, like everybody in the Booster Club, which is really welcoming, and like they were on top of it. If we needed something, they knew they were gonna make us have it.
The Booster Club parents, because so much they did for us this season. We are all grateful for everything they did for us, and y'all, we couldn't have everything we have without the Booster Club parents and everyone in the Booster Club. So I just really appreciate the Booster Club for doing everything for us this year.
My coaches, so thanks for sticking with us.
And I just want to thank Coach Harmer for all her time and effort and always believing in us.
I thank y'all for loving me and just coaching me, even though sometimes I am moody, as Coach Romer likes to say.
I want to thank our coaches for being there for us and being good to us always, and just also being positive influences on us.
I want to say thank you to the coaches, of course. I feel like they always brought like a good like positivity to us this year, and they all knew us on like a very like deeper level than I feel like they have in the past. Like we all really got to know each other.
I would like to say thank you to the coaches for always being there for us and always getting on to us, but turning around and laughing with us and just having a good time with us. I would like to thank the coaches for continuing to coach us, no matter the circumstance, even in the first half of the season. Like, y'all never let up on us, and I would just like to say thank you for that, for like always believing in us.
And thank you, Coach Gage, because he made this year really fun and different, because he didn't say much. He's kind of like me. But I can always tell he always gave good advice on how to know the game. I'd like to thank the girl Coach Armour and the boy Coach Armour especially, because I still remember when they came and watched me at Brushy my 8th grade year, and I just wanted to be able to go and play for them.
Or want to add?
No. Go Dogs.
Okay.
Go Dogs.